What side? What side looks less muddy?
I'd say this side because you can go over a bit more.
We just washed the Jeep. We don't want it dirty. Poor place to go to not get something dirty though.
I know, right?
Okay, so yes, this video will be going on YouTube. So shackles rattling around back there.
Friday. Got my truck done. I just wasn't feeling good the other day. Just my legs were like, fuck that shit. You're parking your ass on a fucking couch and you ain't moving. I ended up laying on the bed until almost 5 o'clock.
Trying not to swear so much. That's a lot of editing.
I ended up laying down for most of the day.
That's okay. We ended up with Victor's van in there for brakes anyhow. The little Jew that he is, that guy. I mean, brakes on a 2014 Dodge minivan, you know. It's got the rear calipers that you gotta twist in as you press them in. I charged him, well, tried to charge him 75, but he's like, I got 50 on me. I'm like, whatever. Good enough. Oh, man. Okay. Whoa, too far.
I would say bank this side.
I'm not going to that side. I know what's on that side. I'm not going on that side. And we're alone. We don't have no backup, so we gotta be mindful today. Solo run. I've only had a coffee in here till about halfway in, and I didn't lose any of it. Way drier in here now than it was a week ago when we were in here. Yeah. All these wet spots, these were water holes. This is just the wee little bitty stuff though. The stuff that even a Ford Probe can get through. What the hell was that? I think it was like a 92 or 90.
Here. At the bend.
We got that on camera.
Yep. Just a little bitty one, but
we'll see if we see any more wildlife.
I just figured I'd
Oh yeah, look at that. that?
Because
What?
apparently, whitetails.
There's 3 of them,
Yep.
ranging in yummy, delicious sizes. From small to medium to quite bulky.
Whole lot of freezer morsels right there.
Here, little dear, little dear, little deer. Come,
And me without my 243.
come to me, little dear. I swear I will only use the crossbow.
Which isn't even anywhere.
But
Where
the
is
deer.
that anyway?
Is that John's?
Well, I knew that.
It's in the camper. Locked away, real nice and tight, like where nobody can play around with it. Because it is a very lethal crossbow.
Yep.
So we don't let anybody play with it because we've already blown up one carbon fiber arrow with it.
Which is really funny because out of all 3 of the things that I got off of Brandon that day,
Mhm.
that was the only thing I really wanted that he didn't want to sell.
Yeah.
And I ended up with it anyway.
Yep.
It's like, oh my god, cash. Wave those pretty bills around in his face, gets his attention.
Money talks to that guy.
Yep.
Money talks to that guy. It whispers sweet nothings into his ear.
And then sold the other one to John for 50.
Yeah.
I didn't want that one anyway.
Yeah, I made half your money back off of it.
Yep.
I mean, it was $100 for all of it. So.
Spotted that one. I said, ooh, I want that. Nope, that one's not for sale, but the other 2 are. Like, yeah, I'll get it.
Everything's for sale with little Dougie.
Yep.
Everything.
You just gotta have the right color in your hand.
Yeah. The pink ones and the brown ones really catches attention.
Yep. Well, out of all of them, didn't care if the other 2 got sold, but that compound bow ain't going nowhere.
Still got the crossbow and we still got the longbow, which none of us can shoot because it's a left-handed bow or a right-handed bow, and you know, I think it's like a right-handed you shoot a left hand and vice versa, something like that. Either way, I can't shoot the thing because it's totally set up for the wrong hand.
Well, if you come across somebody who wants to buy it, $75, we'll let them go.
75.
Yeah. But that other one is not for sale.
Oh, bump. See, it is quite a bit smoother than the last time you rode in here.
Yeah.
Quite a bit less snow in here too since last time you were in here.
Oh, way less. You can see brown and green, not all white.
You know, if we got stuck with no service, nobody even knows where the fuck we are.
Yeah, the only one that knows we came out here is Steven.
Yeah.
And my mother. I
Yeah.
don't think my mother can help us. Well, they can, but she can't help us either. She's probably pissed off.
Oh well, her problem. But I don't think Granny can do much from Ontario.
No.
Not if we get stuck at it. But, you know, none of that even matters because we have no cell service. So,
Sporadic in spots I've got service because messages keep popping through.
are we in? We are. My four-wheel drive light don't work no more. I don't know why. It used to work, but it just doesn't anymore.
Probably just burned out.
I don't know. By the way, quit working. I don't think it's burnt out. It's an LED. issues with that one. It just, I don't know.
First time for everything.
Could be because of the front actuator too. Because of the way it's set up right now. The front end's locked in full time, so. If I put the actuator back properly, it might actually work properly. Through here, all little water holes. These trees have gotten quite tall since last year.
They're healthy. Very healthy.
They were only like 2-3 foot tall last summer.
Big guys. Now they're slightly larger big guys. And this side's doing good.
Lots of quad activity through here.
Probably people out setting up their trail cams for the next hunting session.
Probably. This is going to be a very uneventful day, I'm thinking. Sand's getting soft. Surprised it doesn't have any water in it.
Everything seems to be drying up pretty quick. Mind you, we have had quite a few fairly warm days too.
Had quite a bit of wind too lately.
Yep, and that dries things up fast.
Especially sand. Sand dries up quick in the wind. John wants to do a log crawl down there. He's done a lot of log crawling type stuff with open diffs. The things he's always done log crawls with has always been locked in the rear or locked in the front and welded in the rear. Oh, this spot was just mucky the last time we was out here.
Yeah, looks like it.
But it was good stuff. It was fun. Nobody got stuck in it. I thought Austin was going to get stuck in it though.
Austin gets stuck in just about everything. Sometimes I think he does it on purpose just for the fun of it.
Well, for people interested in knowing about the 90s Chevy, they have since sold it since the last video, which was a week and a half ago. So they don't have that truck anymore. So even those on YouTube, they're not going to see the 90s Chevy no more.
Unless somebody else in the crew buys it.
I think they sold it to some guy, and I don't even know who they sold it to. We won't be seeing it in any case. It's gone. Which is a shame, because that thing was going to get like a 6.5-inch lift kit put into it. Would have liked to see that done. I probably would have been the one helping do it, but, you know, it would have been nice to see it done in any case.
Yeah, things seem to get passed around this crew every once in a while.
Yeah.
Goes from one crew owner to another. Like right now, your trailer could come in here easily.
Oh yeah, once this stuff's all...
Nice and hard like.
Yeah. The only spot that concerns me about the campers, mostly the motorhome, is this spot right here. We've gotten stuck even on that right side a few times.
That side's always yucky though.
Once it's dried
that's
up.
where, TJ sunk his Jeep.
No, they're not there. That was further back. That was just after the clear cut. The meadow.
That night was hilarious.
That's where John sunk his Jeep, and I had to pull him out with the 04. That's also where I sunk the 93 Chevy 2 summers ago.
I think that was the night that TJ and I come out to pull you out with
Yep.
his Jeep and my Jeep.
Yeah, because I couldn't get to the front. I had the drive shaft, had the bolts, had the tools, just the truck wasn't high enough off the ground to get into the drive shaft area to put the drive shaft on.
Yeah, that was the night he sunk his Jeep because we had to come back to the
Yeah.
site to get you to come pull him out.
Yeah, we got back to the site at 1:30, coming around. Had to go back out to pull you guys out because TJ sunk his Jeep in a fucking sinkhole.
That was fun though, when I playing around.
It normally is at night. The nighttime trail rides, it kind of adds a certain...
Certain je ne sais quoi to the fun.
I was gonna go with like difficulty. A certain difficulty to not being able to see what you're about to drive into.
I don't remember all of this burnt stuff over here.
Well, that being said, last time you were actually out here for any prolonged period of time, long enough to see anything, it was either nighttime or there was 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
So, a couple of weeks from now, this is all going to be green all the way across the ground. Last fall, this grass was like halfway up. It was probably, I don't know, probably about 2.5 foot tall.
I remember before I got sick. I got sickly and stuff. It has not been a fun 6 months.
No, it hasn't.
Not even close.
Okay, so the turn off to the campsite. Oh, there's fresh tracks. Wonder if these 2 holes are still full of water down here. We're gonna find out. Actually, I think this video will be fairly easy to edit. I don't do much editing to the videos though. I'll edit out a good majority of the swear words, but otherwise it stays pretty much raw, natural footage. Oh, look at that. So much less water. Last time we were out here, the water was up to my tires at this spot.
Starting to get green over there.
Little tidbit, a little tidbit.
A little bit over here.
Oh, kind of glad. But how soft is it? We're gonna go low range. You ready for the jolt?
Alright.
that sudden impact of it slamming into low range,
Yeah.
even though everything is just mint. We're not at as low a tire pressure as I would like to be. We are kind of full tire pressure right now. I'd rather be sitting around 25.
Those are definitely fairly fresh tracks.
Yeah, whoever it was bombed right through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Duratrax could only mean one thing.
COs.
Yes, conservation. So we might have a note or two.
Maybe.
Or a visit. They do make house calls.
Mm-hmm. As long as it's Corey.
Yeah. I think he's running it out here again this year.
That's good. He's a pretty cool dude. As long as we don't move, he'll always know where to find us if anything's going on out here that we need to know about.
Yeah.
We'll have to make sure we get everything out of here this year, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Clear the site out so that they're not concerned that we're actually just living out here all year round.
Well, we're not out here constantly all the time either, so. Quite a bit less water than there was last time, though. Quite a bit less.
Still want to keep that in low range.
Yeah. We're barely pushing 1,000 RPM right now. Just a little bit softer over the bumps that way too.
For me, in the condition my body's in right now, with a serious lack of muscle, nothing is soft.
See, if you weren't in here right now,
You'd be bombing.
we'd be going a lot faster than this.
I appreciate the care and concern.
Flatten the molehill. Oh, they've turned in here.
Oh, definitely conservation then. Oh, your stuff's all still sitting there. You can see it through the bush. Somebody's been cutting down trees.
Yeah, me.
Ah, okay. Just
Remember,
so
I've been out here in the winter. Summer oasis. shabby. Trails are pretty decent. Rad has a pinhole.
Okay, you know what? It wouldn't be a trip out here if something didn't happen. Be it minor or major, it just...
See, this is why you never go wheeling by yourself.
Yep.
Especially with minimal to no tools or a can of pepper in your center console.
Well, once checks are in tomorrow, we need to go to Crappy Tire. Because they have the plier sets, I think they're like 5 or 6 sets. Different ones in the set that are long needle nose and short needle nose.
See, something like that would even work for this situation.
I think they're only like $19.99 for the set of 6 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
I want a set for in my truck, a set for you to have in the Jeep. But
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe bolting a box down on the floor in the back there to
emergency
maybe
tools, man.
have some tools and whatnot in, and maybe put all toe straps and ratchet straps and whatnots in.
Yep.
That way they're not all
like-
bouncing around everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's got a fairly solid bottom to it. But I think we did pretty good at not getting this thing dirty coming in here.
Yep, not too bad, except for your tires hooking up shit.
Yeah, but otherwise, we could probably wash them off here. Go real slow, like. Clean treads.
Not this side. Firing it up onto the wheel well. Little dog eaters all over the place back here.
So we shall see, we shall see, we shall see if we make it out of here without having to stop a whole bunch of times. Keep refilling the rad up.
Well, at least you've got water to put in it.
Yeah, it's a good thing I forgot that water jug in the camper. Half full of water. And in total, it's a 45-minute drive. An hour and a half with the trail. All the way over here around that guy. Not more mud.
Instead of setting up a tent to go camping at Murray Point in August, why don't you just take your trailer? I think you realize how much of a pain in the ass it is to get trailers in and out of here.
Yeah, there's a reason why we leave them in here all summer. Might even just edit these two videos together into one video. Take a little longer to upload, but a lot easier to work with. Hopefully these videos won't upload sideways like the last one.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And the only way that I've found to fix it is to remove the video and re-upload it. Tracks or something down the side of the trail here. They weren't there when we came in. Kind of overlapping onto the tire tracks a bit. Mirror glass is rattling. I can hear it.
When it comes to this thing, everything's rattled.
Yeah.
What doesn't rattle is a short list.
I think the doors rattle the worst out of everything.
Yep.
But
More
it's,
so this one than that one.
yeah. It's a Wrangler thing. I don't think I've ever come across a single 90s Wrangler that didn't rattle the doors.
Hell, even my 2014 had things that rattled.
Yeah. Even that thing the doors rattled on.
Yep.
And being a 2014, you wouldn't think they did, but yeah, they do.
I think it's because they're removable.
Yeah. But it is nice to be able to drive a vehicle that you can take the doors off, take the top off, pull the windshield down, and still drive down the city roads.
Well, at least I can say I did undress her once.
Yep.
Undressed her once.
I've only had the doors off of this thing driving around, and that was quite a bit chillier weather. It was like -6 that day that I had them off. But compared to the 30 below a week before, that -6 was pretty decent. But still a wee bit chilly to go naked yet. pays the quad off pretty quick. I don't want to be waiting 4, 5, 6 months for him to pay it off. It's kind of annoying having to wait that long just to have something paid off that's small price kind of thing. I mean, $2,000 ain't a lot. It's a fair bit, but it's not a lot. And he claims he's got a good job, so. It's still rough in the back. Bottom's out hard in the back anyways. Single lane trail turning into a 2-lane road type trail. That's okay. Just means it stays a bit wider.
Makes it easier to get past on coming around with nobody.
Yeah. I don't mind a nice wide trail, especially if you're screwing around in.
That's happened twice now.
Yeah. Well, me and John have had a full-on collision. You know, some quads, more like trikes. Trikes should have seatbelts.
I think you would have got hurt a lot worse if it had it.
Oh, probably. But they're dangerous machines. They all need seatbelts. Oh, that was a hard bottom. Stop at the top of the hill there and let this thing cool off before we hit the road. I mean, it's not getting hot yet, but I know we are definitely losing antifreeze currently because of that stupid little pinhole. Blame it on Sasquatch. Blame it on Sasquatch. Blow dart. Skunk ape. Yeah. Skunk ape. Here it's just Bigfoot or Sasquatch. We're gonna blame it on him. He did it. Put a blow dart in my rad. Made a pinhole. Slammed on the brakes there. We're doing about the same speed we were coming in. These trails really dry up, though, we'll definitely be able to haul ass a little better. Down there. it's real soft. Monica almost got stuck in there last time. That and it's fun to climb the wall over here. It is kind of annoying.
Preston did that with his Timmy's coffee cup. I got right up behind him, kept beeping at him, made him stop his car and made him go back and pick it up. Go back there and you pick that up. Pick what up? Your coffee cup that you threw on the ground. These things called garbage cans for a bloody reason.
Go check that pinhole up there. She's definitely been leaking. Definitely. So we're gonna get to the top of the hill. So at least we have service. Clean the rear tires off a little bit.
I think if I'm feeling like this or better for May long, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll force me to get out and move around more too between now and then. Try and get some more of the muscle strength back.
Yeah.